How's it going, guys? It's Torment here. Welcome to Chasing Rank 1 in Solo Standard, episode 23. So before I start this video, I just wanted to apologize. I did actually do live comms during both these games, but for some reason my Audacity was not recording, so it didn't pick it up. It picked up the game sound, obviously, because they're separate recordings, the way I record my gameplay and the volume. So I'm just going to do post-commentary over it. I'm sorry. I'll try for the next episode to do live comms, but for some reason it didn't record. I thought it was, but it didn't. But yeah, we're just going to get right into this episode. So in the last episode, we stayed even, 1360 MMR at 23 on the leaderboards. Definitely still attainable to get number 1, but a couple losses will put us in a pretty deep hole that will be really hard to get out of. We'll have to win a bunch of consecutive games at the same skill level I've been at. I haven't been able to do that for a while, so yeah, we'll just see how it goes in this first game. Alright, so into the first game. This is actually probably one of the most high level lobbies I've been in. I recognize about every player except that one player on the other team, Lydian, however you pronounce that. I don't really care, but yeah, I've recognized every player. Seems like actually a really good lobby. Obviously Moses is a pro player. Everybody else is pretty high level ranked players that I played against before, so this should be a good one. So off the bat, I'm gonna wait over on this side because I know that Moses, it looks like he wants to clear it over there, so I try to like kind of predict. That was a really good read from him on my backboard though. That was actually kind of unexpected. I didn't really think he would actually do that. Here I'd go for a dribble. I actually dropped it off my car and I was looking over for the cross pass, but as soon as I did that, I believe it was Test Gravity, saw that immediately and challenged, so that was good from him. Also, I acted a little slow, and I probably could have done something. I just probably could have done it a little quicker there. Not the best clear there, but it rolled off the top of the ceiling kind of, and my teammate was able to follow it, so it ended up being alright. But not the clear I wanted, at least. So I know that he definitely can't reach that. There was almost no way he's reaching that. And actually, I ended up following this here, and I messed that up so bad. I remember if the live comment was recorded, I was pretty down on myself after that one. I was pretty played that pretty poorly. I don't know how I got in time for that save, but yeah, I definitely should have scored that ball, but we won't ponder on it. Happens to the best of us, and we'll just move on. So both of them missed, so I decided to go back, grab a couple boost pads, and go in net. Both my teammates are in that corner, so we need somebody to definitely be in net to make sure we have a, just in case like a free ball rolls to the middle or something weird happens, because that happens all the time. Two people from the other team go, so I decided to go, but that guy actually follows it up again after going for the original one, which is a little weird, but probably necessary for them, so we didn't get it into their half, so that was good from him. Not exactly what I had expected, but so I saw my teammate miss. I made sure I was there just in case. I wanted to make sure there wasn't like that room between me and the post, and I don't know what happened here. So I cleared that ball out. I tried to follow it. I got beat. I think that bounced off the wall and my teammate just missed a save, so yeah, nothing you can do, I guess. Nothing I could really do. Except maybe get a better clear so I didn't give them the ball. So expecting like a beat here from Moses. My teammate didn't seem like he was wanting to commit to that, which is fine. He probably was going to get beat as soon as he tried to commit. I can take this ball here. I actually don't realize Moses is closer than me, so that's kind of a misplay from me. Good save for my teammate. I think Test Gravity actually missed, but my teammate was able to get the hit off like when it hit the post. It would have been a more dangerous spot if he was not there, so that was good from him. I make sure I go to beat him because he's taking his time, and that actually ends up turning out really poorly. I pinch it with him, and my teammate was not expecting it, so he just pops it up. He just kind of did one of those reaction hits, but that pinch I shouldn't have done. I definitely shouldn't have done that, and it resulted in that because it was just like it went so fast. It wouldn't have been on net, but obviously my teammate didn't know that in the way he was reacting, so it's a tough one. I thought I got more on that, but it's actually not bad. My teammate's able to have an opportunity to follow up. Just waiting here. This whole game they've honestly, actually that was a crazy clear. They've been getting, I don't know, just like better hits. They've had possession more than us, that's for sure. I don't know when the next time I'll show up the scoreboard to see the shots, but I feel like they have more shots than us too, just because we haven't really been putting on the pressure that we should, and just in general. Hoping they beat him here. I see he's at a weird angle, and he has to go from like that corner. Obviously I'm closer since I was already up, so I was able to get that easy beat on him there. Expecting a possible flick like that, which I did, and Moses actually followed up and then he demoed me. I don't even know how he did that, but he's a madman. I was on the back wall just in case he hit it up there. I knew I had a teammate in the net, so that ended up working out alright. we had like both spots covered. We make sure we don't want to cover. You want to make sure you don't cover the same spot as your teammate. So that's why I kind of went above him. I kind of wish my teammate didn't pre-jump that from my teammate's pass, other teammate's pass, because it seemed like it could have been a good play, but since he pre-jumped on a ball that wasn't really contested, it kind of made it really hard. Like those kind of plays, like a pre-jump pass, especially when you don't even not even in comms, never really played with this person, it's usually doesn't turn out well. So pre-jumping in ranked, probably not a good idea unless it's for a save, which is a little different. Depending on the situation, a pre-jump save could be a lot better. So I kind of got faked out by my teammate there. It wasn't really that bad though. One of my teammates forfeit, so looks like he thinks it's over. But obviously, I've known from plenty of experience that 30 seconds left, down 2, is not impossible. So I stay in the game, and my other teammate does too. If they scored another one, I'd probably go for a forfeit right here, but not giving up yet. This could turn out bad though. Actually, they had 2 people up, so we're fine. But yeah, this is probably gonna mark the game now. We had to have scored within like the next 10 seconds after our teammate forfeit, basically, to have any sort of chance. Especially with a team that I've never really played with. So that's basically it. I mean, I don't think we played bad as a team. We just had a couple small mistakes, and against a good team, like I feel like this team we played against was also a good team. Against a good team, you know, the small mistakes can mean a whole lot, and especially in like pro level games. Also, this is not entirely an all pro level game, but pro level games is the same way. So after that, we moved down to the 23rd spot. Actually, not the 23rd spot. Sorry, it updated weird. We actually should be around that 31 to 32 spot. 1348 on the leaderboard. Not too bad of a spot. Obviously, I mean, I lost 12 points, which is the usual. I kind of want to get back up and win this next game, or else I'm going to be in a really deep hole. Like, if I lose this next game, I'm pretty sure these next spots are really dense. So losing would put me like almost close to under 50, which is definitely not where we want to go. So we're just going to get right into game 2. So here we have another decent lobby. We have the same teammate, Russ Lieutenant Dan, from before. And everybody else is different, but I think I've played against most of these players. I recognize, you know, most of them. So yeah, we'll see how it goes again. So starting off, the kickoff goes kind of like a ones kickoff. So usually when that kind of stuff happens, myself, I'm pretty confident in reading those side bounces, especially off kickoff. So I definitely go for that, and I beat him. So ends up turning out all right. So I see the guy turn on the wall, so I kind of don't want to hit it. He's trying to dunk me. But I go for like the worst dribble ever. I'm pretty bad at, you know, dribbling on the roof of my car. And I always say, you know, I probably shouldn't in 3s. I should stick to doing that maybe only in 1s when I'm practicing or something, or in training. Because it's definitely not as effective for me. But I still do it sometimes. It's a bad habit. I don't know why I do it. I'm trying to kind of break that habit for me. It works for some people though, especially a lot of people that have played more 1s than me and are more experienced at dribbling. So hoping to challenge early. Actually, never mind. I thought in my head I should challenge earlier, but me playing in this moment was actually smarter than what I thought. Challenging early probably would have got me taken out of the game. I didn't notice that right now, but when I was playing, I guess I did notice that. I was probably more focused on, you know, what the other team was doing in those situations. So actually, I go for the challenge there. That was basically what I was hoping for. You know, like a dunk that would go straight towards their back wall, so they couldn't get it out. Actually, almost resulted in a goal, which would have been fortunate. And here I go again, dribbling on the top of my car. That was a little better though. Like I dropped it off, tried going to cut it side to side, because like straightforward dribbles, very easy to block, and side to side is more complicated and harder to defend against. But right here, I actually missed the redirect. Probably should have put this straight in, but instead, original copy kind of panicked, I guess. He thought that it was in originally, which it should have been. And he actually puts it in himself, so we take it. So I don't know. Good beat for my teammate. He actually takes 2 out of the game. Unfortunately, it wasn't really a setup for a redirect or anything, and the other team just gets a basic hit out. I take this over the top and grab the boost. Actually, that was good from him. I think I was losing control there or something, or maybe I just left it for him. But that was a good follow up there to make sure they didn't take possession afterwards. They did end up taking possession anyways, but you know, it was, at least he got it out, and we almost got something going. I want to make sure I get back in the net here, because we never know what could happen like that. We never know that if that could happen or not, or if he just loses a 50-50, or like that just gets beat out. So I want to make sure I'm back in net, because if I wasn't there, that would have been a much more vulnerable opportunity against us. and I wanted to make sure I was rotated back on defense. So I'm probably just going to roll this up the... Actually, I'm going to let it roll up the wall since I couldn't catch up to it. Because rolling up the wall is one of the best things you can do in the corner. Because if you just straight up hit it, it either, one, gives away possession, or two, it just kind of passes it, which is also giving up possession, but passing is even worse because it makes it easier for them. But unfortunately, I try to go for this hit on the wall, and my teammate passes it from the corner and to the front. Actually, I didn't go for the hit, but I was on the wall, which I would have gone for the hit, but he was there. And I wasn't in a position to follow up that hit, and they ended up getting a goal off of it. So I'm just waiting here, expecting a shot. Not much, and I was able to save it. I think that was missing anyways, but I don't want that ball to bounce off my own wall. So 4 people up in that. I let my teammate go because he has the momentum and the boost. He was going forward, and I had the boost. I think he had more than me, so it's probably smarter to leave that ball for him. I actually start going back in like a shadow, or like trying to shadow, I guess, because I thought that guy was going to have a better dribble than that, but he kind of messed up the dribble. But since I was backwards, I couldn't do what I probably would have done if I was forwards, obviously, because you can't use your boost when you're backwards. And I can't go for that ball, so I just decided to go back. I actually go for a foul here. Probably not the best idea, though. I probably knew that there was a guy up, and I thought I could beat him. Happens to me a lot, and kind of just a bad decision. Takes me out of the play for too long. I keep that ball in. Actually, not the best hit. Somehow it got by a guy, though. I think he just missed. Those usually don't do anything, though, when you just hit the ball aimlessly or mindlessly into the corner. It usually results in nothing actually happening very good, and then just getting the ball, which is what happened. So me and my teammate are both on top of each other. I just decided I'm going to be the guy that lets off the gas so he can actually go, because it didn't look like he was giving up on that ball anytime soon. And I pitched that one backwards. That wasn't very good. Could have been bad, but at least there was nobody there to follow it immediately. And actually, I'm able to get the clear out there. That wasn't bad, but again, gives the ball away when I get that clear because I had no teammates upfield, and it just hit it right to the people waiting. So hoping my teammate goes here. I'm gonna go middle just in case he gets a good pass. He actually ends up missing, so I'll just take it up the wall. I go for a ceiling shot. Actually, not the worst shot. Just got it with like kind of more of the wheels, so it's pretty weak. I wish I got more on it, but it did beat out a couple players, and you know, it was close. It was a decent shot. I decided that, you know, I was in the middle and that ball was never going to get to the middle, so I decided to go back. I put that ball really high hoping for a miss, and then, oh, if I actually double jumped, I think I might have actually had a shot there, or at least a 50-50 that could have been good for us. Instead, I side roll. Don't know where that came from. Maybe if I heard the live comms, obviously I don't have the live comms, and if I heard them, I would have thought, see what I was thinking. I kind of forget, though. This was a couple days ago. And yeah, that ball drops for overtime, so we'll see how it goes. So I win the kickoff, but it actually goes straight back to the guy waiting on in the corner, and he gets a follow-up as well, so this could be bad. He actually gets another follow-up. Fortunately, the other team was not ready for him at all. They were just literally waiting, and we end up getting possession back. We lost it again, though, but I decided to play that high into the side. I'm trying to buy time. I think I had nobody in net for me, so hitting that ball to the side would give a lot of time, and if there's nobody in net, there'd be a serious problem after that hit. That was a pretty crazy pinch, and they were way closer to it. I had really low boost. I actually decided to take my really low boost and go for a hit there. I barely reached it and actually got a decent hit. I'm boost star back here, though, so I have to wait, let my teammates stay rotated up, which is fine. They look like they're happy staying rotated all the way up. Didn't know which way that ball was going to go. It eventually went to our corner, which is kind of weird. That was actually not a good hit for me. I remember I was kind of a little upset with myself getting that hit. I don't like giving the ball to the team like that, especially. That's pretty bad. I don't like giving open shots to the other team, more like passing it to the other team. But it ended up being alright. They didn't have a very good shot there, and we ended up making it out. Losing the 50-50 there kind of sucks, but we're able to keep it in at least. And now we're keeping some pressure, so this isn't bad. We're kind of hitting the ball a lot to each other. Get that ball off the corner, and I did beat one out with that, which is what I wanted to do, but I think if I did like a side roll and like flicked it, it would have gotten a lot more power and possibly gone in, but instead I did that, and that's what happened. So I probably should have side rolled and tried to get a better shot there, though, instead of just popping it, knowing there are 3 defenders. that was a good save from them. And I wish my teammate got the bump too, and I still missed that shot. That was pretty poor from me. My shooting was pretty off. And rest in peace to my teammate. He's gone. I think I don't know if he lagged out. He looked like he DC'd possibly. I'm hoping to buy time so he can come back. Not really sure. All I know is that he's gone for now. Get that shot top left, but they had 2 defenders there ready for it. I go for the follow-up. That's nowhere close to being a good pass because it went off their wall and right to their last defender. But we're holding on at least, and we're not holding on. So yeah, my teammate literally died. Still to this day, I mean it's only like a day or 2 after I played the game, still do not know where or what happened to him. But we take a loss there. Kind of unfortunate. Not really anything we could do about it. I mean, our teammate lagged out in overtime. Who knows what would have happened? Because like I was saying right before we noticed he lagged out, we actually were keeping good pressure. We were keeping control of that game, and we had a lot of offensive opportunities. But it ended up not being a win because he lagged out, and we'll never know what would have happened. Anyways, after that game, we actually lost a bunch more points. We're down to 1335. I think that was 13 points. Not exactly sure, but 13 points, I believe. 1335 and 46 on the leaderboard. Like I said before this game, close to losing top 50, which is actually pretty bad considering, we were at number 5 at one point. That's a pretty big deficit, but, rank goes up and it goes down all the time. So I think we're just on a down slope right now, getting some unlucky. I don't think I've been playing my best either, because usually, even if there's bad luck, losing teammates. This is the second time I've lost a teammate in an episode. But this time it was in overtime, not at the beginning. But yeah, I also don't think I played my best in all these episodes. Obviously losing. I should win every game if I want to get number 1, so I could be playing better, that's for sure. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.